But it's all this technology. The other thing that I think is a great concept, but just doesn't tend to work, is AutoCorrect that I have on all manner of things. I have it on my Word, Microsoft Word now does it, and my phone does it, and for the first time I have to go out of my way to proofread.
By the way,
because
just so you know, Paul McCartney will be 70 on June 18th.
70.
Yeah, I have an inside source.
That's
but getting back to your discussion of AutoCorrect, that's what happens when you type in a word on your cell phone and it thinks it's the wrong word. Okay.
Yeah. Now the problem with me is not the one that's when you're doing an email and you want to type one word and you're typing it. For instance, I'm typing a note to a client and I intend to say, I'll see you on Friday at 2:00, and it says, and it types instead, I think you're a miserable cretin.
Mm-hmm.
That's one part of the problem. But the more fundamental part of the problem, it's not as embarrassing. It's not as embarrassing, but it's much more frustrating. Is the little notes that I make to myself, and then I'll save it to come back to for something I have to do, and then but it will change the word to what it thinks it is, so that I have no idea when I go back what my original intent was. I have, and I swear, I probably won't be able to find it in time to actually show you to prove it. I have something that says important flirt acts, FLIRTAX. Now, I have no idea what I was intending to type when it corrected it and put it flirt acts.
Maybe it's flirtax, and maybe it's April 15th time, and maybe there was some kind of note about taxes.
Oh, you want to know something?
Could be.
It could have been Florida tax.
Ah,
where we have a
there
that's
you go.
Interesting. That could be it.
Yeah.
It also could be wrong.
It could be wrong.
But that's as close as we get. But I have, because it changes it. If it kept the bad spelling, then I could go back and figure out what it. Ladies and gentlemen in 38 states, am I right? Do you agree? Yes, I think. But I can't figure it out when it becomes something as ridiculous as flirt.
The amount of text that's flying around, it's no wonder that there's so much confusion, because people are texting constantly and not really watching. I'll sometimes text. I don't text many people, but I'll look up and send, and then I realized I've sent something that says the word toilet where it's to let. I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
It's a very embarrassing thing.
Well, there are a couple of websites that are actually pretty hysterical. People have posted some of these little errors, but that's technology is I think 50% of technology is out to help us, and the other 50% just has this sly sense of humor.
Do you remember the '64 World's Fair when they had the video phones? I know we've talked about this on various occasions, those of us who are into the technology of the day, and now you can simply hold up your cell phone, in this case your iPhone if you have one, and use it as a video phone.
Oh, absolutely. We are now finally the Jetsons.
Well,
I, as a matter of fact, I am going to name my next dog Rastro, just for no reason.
Not Astro, just Rastro.
Well, that's how he pronounced his name.
Rastro.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Don't
Good.
you remember?
Okay, yeah. Cartoon dog talk. I forgot the language there.